Fox News, I'm CJ Papa. Israel's military tells civilians to evacuate Gaza City with the potential for a ground offensive on the horizon. Fox's Trey Yanks along the Gaza-Israel border.
After about a 10-hour lull in rocket fire, Hamas and Islamic Jihad have started to fire on southern Israel again. Just a few minutes ago, there were sirens sounding in the southern city of Ashkelon, and people headed to bomb shelters. All of this coming as Israel is bracing to find more scenes of devastation along the border with Gaza.
Republicans squabbling over a new leader, and the man who grabbed the majority of votes behind closed doors walks away.
I withdraw my name.
Majority Leader Steve Scalise didn't have the votes. Now it's back to the drawing board for House Republicans, who are set to meet at 10 a.m. Eastern. A cop in Philadelphia shot and killed in an airport parking garage. Another officer wounded as they arrived for work. America is listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Friday, October 13th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From our news partners at Local 3, Volunteer Energy Cooperative is planning to conduct a power outage in Polk County this weekend. The outage will begin on Friday at 11:30 p.m. and end on Saturday at 2 a.m. The outage will affect VEC customers who get their power from the Benton and Ocoee substations. Household Hazardous Waste Day is this Saturday, October 14th from 8 a.m. to noon at the Bradley County Judicial Complex. This is a free opportunity for residents to do their part to help keep harmful wastes out of our landfills and stormwater system. The collection day will include household hazardous waste, paint, pool chemicals, paint thinner, gasoline, light bulbs, and electronic waste, including TVs. To see the complete list of what is allowed and what will not be collected, visit the Bradley County Sheriff's Facebook page. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, a former legendary coach, a pair of standout players, and a former athletic trainer instrumental in establishing the sports medicine program have been selected to enter the 2023 Lee University Hall of Fame. Volleyball basketball All-American Aaron Walsh, women's soccer All-American Summer Lanter, and former athletic trainer Jeff Mullins will be inducted into the Hall of Fame during homecoming on Saturday, November 4th. The first introduction of the inductees will come at halftime of the men's basketball game. The 4 will be officially honored at the Hall of Fame banquet, which will follow at 6 p.m. in the John D. Nichols Room of the Lee University Chapel. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, commuters to Chattanooga are starting to feel the squeeze with narrower lanes on Interstates 75 and 24. Lanes have recently been reduced in width for construction associated with the state's project at the Tennessee State Line interchange known as the Split. As part of Phase 2 of the $161 million project, road crews this week finished work to narrow the lanes on I-75 between the Split and East Brainerd Road to 3 11-foot wide lanes in each direction to allow room for construction of the new interstate bridge over the CSX Railroad and additional lanes in both directions. The project's 2 phases combined are intended to answer decades of backups and crashes at the Split by changing the design of traffic flow, adding lanes to make the interstate at the interchange at least 3 lanes wide in all directions, replacing multiple bridges, and improving on-ramps and off-ramps at access points through the corridor in Chattanooga, according to transportation officials. Drivers headed to and from downtown Chattanooga also pass through a second section where crews have narrowed I-24 in both directions to 3 11-foot wide lanes between Spring Creek Road Bridge and the Belvoir Avenue Bridge. WCLE is Southeast Tennessee's football headquarters. Cleveland High will host Maryville tonight. The game starts at 7 p.m., but WCLE's coverage starts around 5:30 p.m. here on Mix 104.1. Bradley Central High School will be on the road against Red Bank tonight. That game starts at 7 p.m., but coverage begins at 5:30 p.m. on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Walker Valley is off tonight. Our rivalry game this week is Cleveland High School taking on Maryville. You can watch the game live on MixTV.tv. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is brought to you by Wholesale Supply Group. You can find all our area team schedules, watch past rivalry games, and check out exclusive coach and player interviews on mixtv.tv. WCLE's coverage of local high school football is powered by Wholesale Supply Group. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk here on Mix 104.1 and mixtv.tv, I'm Ryan Felton reporting.
Mix 104.1, and as Ryan Felton just said, mixtv.tv, as we welcome you in here on a fun Friday, a fall fun Friday, getting you started once again. I'd like to welcome you in. I'm Dwayne Williams, filling in for the final day for Steve. I believe Bridget, as she's going to be welcome in this morning as well. He should be back on Monday, as most of our educators should be, right? I mean, school's back on Monday, right?
I believe so.
You believe so? Well, let me turn your mic on there. All right. So that's Steve would say, you never sounded so good, Bridget. but I think that's going to wrap up fall break after this weekend. So I believe Steve should be back. Of course, you will still be here, Bridget. You didn't really get that fall break off, but it's all right.
We still got a break.
We got a break.
You know?
So, and Austin Chadwick of mixtv.tv, we're going to get him in here in the moment, as Ryan Felton did a great job this week filling in for Emily on the news. We appreciate his efforts on that. Good morning, Austin. Happy Fun Friday to you.
Good morning. And if you're part of the Cleveland City Schools, they also have Monday off.
They have Monday off.
They have Monday off also. They have a bonus day this year.
I knew there was something out there. I couldn't remember. You know, when you don't have kids in school, sometimes you get a little out of sorts. But I knew there was something that was different. And so that's Cleveland City. They're off on Monday. Bradley, of course, you know that. You got children in Bradley County schools.
Yes.
They'll be back on Monday.
They'll be back to school Monday.
All right, so there we go.
For fall break, Steve's on the city calendar, whichever school's out the longest.
He's on whichever one's out the longest. That is absolutely true.
We'll see him Tuesday.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully he'll be here on Monday, since I announced that he was. But we've got lots of things going on today. It is another Fall Fun Friday. We got passes we're going to be giving away, I believe, to Mayfield Farms. That's one of the things we got. We've got our big Mix 30 prize from Cleveland Plywood today. And Austin, you may not know this. I just found out late yesterday that Bridget has discovered something else that's going on today. So Bridget, include Austin and our listening audience.
Did you get your interview with Taylor Swift?
I did not.
Okay, all right. Just making sure that wasn't it.
Well, yeah, you know, I tried. But Bridget, what is going on today that is pretty cool, because it really involves our community as well?
Yeah, today is National M&M Day, so we have a huge prize package from our friends at Mars Wrigley here in Cleveland, and we know how they do prize packages at this point. That thing weighs a ton, and it's full of M&Ms and Twix.
Austin, would you care to step out and grab that basket, because Austin's he's on Mix TV. And so, Bridget, you're telling me that today is National M&M Day.
Yep, and I had to keep this in my kitchen last night because I didn't want anything to melt. And Brandon said, I mean, if there's a Twix missing, who's going to know?
Who's going to know?
I'm surprised your kids didn't stop by.
Yeah, I know.
But do you see that, Austin?
Let's see here. I see every kind of M&M there is. There's some pretzel M&Ms in there. There's some Twix. What is that? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Some ghoulish Twix.
That means you must have some green stuff in there.
Yeah, there's some Cookie Crunch M&Ms.
So that is our
almond
prize
M&Ms
for today.
It's going to one person, that
All
entire
of that
basket.
going to one person, Austin.
That's pretty awesome.
So you're not going to take that back to your lab, are you?
No, I won't. No,
Okay.
I'll stay out of it today.
Tempting.
That's very tempting.
I've got a long day. I'll stay out of it today.
So we've got this on mixtv.tv. If you're on the radio, it probably doesn't make a lot of sense. But mixtv.tv, you can see the prize basket. It's almost as big as Austin is, as I look at it on the TV screen there. But, man, what a prize pack.
Have we posted this on our Facebook?
I don't think so.
We'll put a picture up on our Facebook, so that way people
Bridget
can see
just
it.
walked in the door with that literally this morning, and I know when she was leaving yesterday, she was thinking that we was going to be able to work out something with our good friends at Mars Wrigley. M&M Day, National M&M Day. Could they be a better day in the world?
Nope.
Come on, tell me. Favorite M&M? We got to get this started, Austin. What's your favorite?
Probably peanut butter M&M.
Peanut butter.
Yep.
Okay. Bridget, what is your favorite?
I love them all, but I really like the almond ones.
The almond ones? Okay, that's
they're
something
really
that's been new. Maybe not recently, but my favorite is going to be the old standard peanut M&M. Not peanut butter, but just peanut M&M, the yellow wrappers. I keep a bag of those. If Mars Wrigley's listening, I've got a bag of those that sit in my fridge all the time. I mean, it's a must. Every family member that comes to my house, they open up, they literally walk in through the garage door, they'll open up the fridge, and they'll reach in, and if it's not there, they're like, I'm going home. I mean, because they all come in, and we just keep a bag there, and they just kind of grab a couple out.
And look for the stash.
And look for the stash. So, you know, that's a constant thing that stays at my house is peanut M&Ms. Everybody looks
I love the peanut ones, the plain.
Yeah.
They're all good.
So if you come to my house.
So now we know. If we go and visit Dwayne's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
You're going to open it up, and you're going to see it there. And if it gets down about, I don't know, a quarter, it's time to, you know, I tell Karen, when you go to the store, we got to replenish. Everybody expects it. So, Bridget, so on this contest for this beautiful basket full of stuff from Mars Wrigley M&M, on National M&M Day, we're just going to ask people to go ahead and go call or text and just tell us what their favorite M&M is, right?
That's right. Yep.
The Cookie Crunch M&M's good too, and I like pretzel M&M. So there's a lot of different ones out there. I'd like to see what people say.
Yeah, we're going to see what people say. Bridget will keep up with that throughout the morning. Again, if you're on mixtv.tv, you can see this beautiful prize basket. Probably enough to give away. If you wanted to use that for Halloween candy, you wouldn't have to buy anything. I mean, that's how much is there. But I would keep that stashed to myself. That's absolutely sure.
No trick-or-treaters are getting that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. But I'm trying to make a point. That's how much candy is there.
Yeah.
Look, we need to go to Dwayne's house. They're giving away family-size M&Ms.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
All right, so that's the big thing today. Of course, we've got something else that Austin mentioned. We're going to be at Bradley Square Mall starting at 4 o'clock today.
Yes.
That new movie that's going to make a preview here in Cleveland. I think it might have been on in other places. You know, we're Cleveland, so we get it about the time everybody else does. I think 6 o'clock may be the first sold-out show that they've got tonight. So we're asking people that's coming to that 6 o'clock show and then a little bit later shows to come out early to the backside to the main entrance of the AMC movie theater. We're going to be out there. We're going to be jamming. We're going to have Taylor Swift music just blaring. We're going to be giving away prizes from Bradley Square Mall. We're going to give away some Taylor Swift, the movie posters. We've got about 100 mini movie posters we're going to give away.
You got 99 of those left, right?
Oh,
you put one up. You put one up in your garage, right?
Yeah, I put one up in my garage.
Yeah.
You caught me. But we're going to be giving those away. Pandemonium, who gave us 3 $10 gift cards. If y'all were listening to the Mix Afternoon Drive yesterday, y'all would have laughed because y'all laugh at me anyway. But I could not say Pandemonium to save my life in the 4 o'clock hour yesterday. It was just one of those things that was like, I couldn't do it. But luckily I've had some sleep, and now I can say Pandemonium without struggling. But yeah, we got gift cards to there. We got gift cards to other things, including the Great American Cookie Company inside Bradley Square Mall. So that's going to be a big event, 4 to 6. It's free. You can't get in the movie. Forget about that for the 6 o'clock show, but you can come out and just hang outside, have a good time, win some prizes, and maybe you can go in and get a ticket for a later show if you want to purchase those. But it's going to be a good time right outside the AMC movie theater.
Yeah, just to enjoy the atmosphere. You know, there's been a lot of videos going around of Taylor Swift surprising showing up at some of these theaters. So
wow,
you never
would
know.
That be cool if she showed up?
Never know.
If she does, I will not be there. I'll be in the hospital because I'll pass out. But anyway, not that saying I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, but that would just be something pretty awesome.
Be pretty awesome.
But then Austin, we got to run. But a busy Friday. You've got a big broadcast tonight with mixtv.tv.
Absolutely. We'll be at Cleveland High School tonight. We went over yesterday and was kind of mapping everything out, so we're excited. It'll be a big game. You know, Maryville's coming in. They're going to be playing against Cleveland tonight. They're also doing the 1993 championship. They're honoring all that tonight, so it'll be great. We'll have all that on mixtv.tv, so if you're going to the game, fantastic. If not, you can watch it on mixtv.tv. Send it to your family and friends. It's out of state. You know, this will be a big broadcast for us.
Absolutely. So that's coming up tonight. So, Bridget, we get anybody responding that's seen this so far?
Joey says he does the exact same thing as you. He keeps peanut M&Ms in his lunch bag and in his fridge.
I knew I love Joey. I knew it.
Let's see. This person, no name given, says peanut butter is their new favorite. Brad Milloway says mint M&Ms. Let's see. We have Craig Dillard. He says peanut and pretzel M&Ms. Brenda Rapier says peanut M&Ms, but second choice would be peanut butter. And then Stephanie Harvey says peanut butter M&Ms.
Well, there you go. Boy, if you're on mixtv.tv, you can see the prize basket on National M&M's Day. Do you say M&M or M&M's? What's the proper way to say it?
M&M's.
M&M's.
Yeah.
M. So there is an S on it, right? I mean, M&M's. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's more than one in the bag.
So it made me think of what are some wild M&M flavors that they've invented.
Okay.
Now, not that they're still available, but there's like strawberry nut, white cheesecake.
Ooh, that
M&M.
sounds good.
Of course, candy corn M&M, which I like those. I'm a big fan of candy corn.
I'm out.
Coffee nut M&Ms, chili
Bridget.
nut, butterscotch, strawberry shortcake. They've come up with some crazy flavors out there in the past. So.
All right. So
cherry pumpkin spice. Ooh, pumpkin spice. I've never tried that. We should try to get a hold of those.
Maybe there's a little stash still over there at
Maybe
Mars Wrigley.
so.
Maybe
I like that.
We'll have to call them and find out. So National M&M's Day today, big prize that we're giving away. We're asking you to respond. Lots of you already got started, so do that. And Bridget, we might as well tell people to go ahead and fill in for the Fall Friday, the Fun Fall Friday, or Fall Fun Friday, or just whatever we want to call it today. We got tickets to Mayfield Farms that we're giving away this morning at 9 o'clock. Our Mix 30 contest. So make sure you put which one you want to be a part of. Put Mayfield Farms, put Mix 30. We've got so many things going on today. It's going to be a great, great Friday. But I guess we better move on and get started with traffic. So here we go. We could just be a talk show today. It could be just that. It could be a prize day, because that's definitely everything that we got. So Bridget, over to you. Let's get a check of traffic.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the Selwood Darren text line. That's Darren Miller, eXp Realty. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. Waste Connections introduces efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, it's your Friday morning Hardee's wake-up call. If you're heading out the door this morning, make sure you swing by your favorite Hardee's.
There's a new Hardee's 2 for $5.
Transform your window project with Cleveland Exteriors. High quality Vywintech windows built to last a lifetime. Cleveland Exteriors, your trusted partner for exceptional windows. Visit clevelandexteriors.com or call today.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at mayfielddairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Mix 1041 is celebrating 30 years of being on air. We are celebrating by giving away 30 prizes over 30 weeks. Presented by TV FCU Mortgage. Register today at mymix1041.com.
When I was a kid, I wanted to run my parents' business. At the time of furniture store, but now mattress factory.